He is the long-standing #1 WBC contender. He is Dillian Whyte. Please give him a great welcome. And Dillian, of course, has brought his support staff with him, including Xavier Miller and Harold Shadow Knight. Welcome, gentlemen. And now, of course, for the undefeated and lineal WBC World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring Magazine #1, and a new boxing superstar, Tyson Fury.
Hello, good afternoon everybody. Big turnout again, room is absolutely chocker. The fight is here. Big night's just a few days away. Dillian's landed, boys are here. Cameras are here, lights, camera and action. I'm sure everyone's got a lot of questions, so I won't ramble on all day. Peace out. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tyson. Well, Dillian, we have been waiting for you. You're very welcome. Nobody disputes your right to be here on this massive occasion. Please give us your opening remarks.
Hello everyone, thanks for coming out. You know, it's a big fight. I'm excited to be here. Sorry I couldn't get here earlier, but we're here now, so let's go.
We'll get back to you in a moment. And to you, Frank, huge occasion for British sport. 90,000, the Anthony Joshua fight. This is bigger, isn't it?
Hold on a minute. Where is Sugar Hill's chair? Come on, Sugar, you have mine if you want mine.
No, grab him a chair.
Sugar Hill.
Come on.
Sugar Hill Stewart, come and join us, please.
Sit down, brother. Come on.
Thank you, Tyson.
I started training in about January for this fight. Had a good, how long did we do together, Sugar? 6, 7 weeks or something? 7 weeks together, 6 weeks training, 1 week rest. We've had a great preparation, you know. There's never any complaints from me. We always do what we can do in training camps and, you know, do the best we can do on the night, and that's it. I'm sure Dillian's had a great training camp as well, and he's a good fighting man. And fans are in for a real treat. 94,000 people. They're going to see a good tear-up. I know Dillian, I know him personally, and he knows me, and we're going to rock and roll on the night. We're ready to throw down and treat us all to a hell of a barnstormer. Don't worry about that.
And Tyson, you know, we've had this amazing journey with you, largely in the United States for the last 3 years. How have you enjoyed the experience of building up to a world title defence back at home?
It's been absolutely fantastic, you know. Big shout out to Top Rank in America who made these fights in America possible over there, and big shout out to Frank who made all the fights in England happen over here. And it's been an amazing journey, you know, from where I started all those years ago to the ups and downs and being away from boxing and being fat as fuck, 28 stone, to coming back, being mentally ill, a druggie, an alcoholic, all the rest of the stuff that is not, I'm not ashamed of. It's a part of who I am. To coming back, to getting back to top of the world and having 3 big fights with old Deontay over there, and now being back in England after all these years, 4 years away, and now I'm fighting me old pal Dillian Whyte back at home in England for all the glory and all the belts. And who'd have thought it, you know? We probably didn't think, me and him didn't think we'd be doing 90-odd thousand people at Wembley. You got Mr. Golden Bollocks, haven't you? He's been stopped by a middleweight. And that's it. Where is he now? You know, we're here, we're representing, and we're going to put on a good show, you know. It's been a great journey. And we're looking forward to an awesome, memorable night, you know. This breaks all records. This is break all records, Frank. Yeah. This is the highest capacity ever at Wembley, is it?
Highest in Europe.
In Europe?
And it's the highest grossing event of any single-day event of any event at Wembley.
Well, there we go then. So, for an old boxing match against 2 old boys who people wrote off all their careers, we ain't done bad, have we? It's definitely an exciting time for me, and Frank's done an amazing job with the promotion and all that. And look at this turnout of all these people here, and they've all come to support and show the thing. And I just want to say massive thank you to every person who spent their hard-earned money on a ticket, who's going to watch on a pay-per-view, whether it's in America or England. It all takes earning, and I respect every person who tunes in on the night. That's it. Thank you.
Terrific, Tyson. Thank you very much indeed. Spoken like a champion. Now, I hesitate almost before you calling a challenger because you've been knocking on the door so long. And to echo something that Tyson Fury referred to there, Dillian, nobody in the industry of boxing underestimates you or questions your right to this opportunity. You, in your life, have travelled a very hard road. In your career, it's been stacked against you time and again. After the Joshua fight, the surgeon told you it was over.
Yeah.
So you've come through all that. What does it mean to you to fight in London at Wembley Stadium for the WBC World Heavyweight title?
Listen, it means everything to be fighting in my own country. For the world title, especially at Wembley, it's not too far from where I'm from. You know, it means everything. It's massive. You know, obviously, the moment I'm waiting for, obviously, you know, it's a big fight. Like Tyson said, me and him, you know, we weren't expect to be here. Me especially, anyway. Obviously, I'm here. You know, I've taken risks time and time again. I've had a couple slip up along the way, but I'm here and I'm ready to go. You know, I'm ready to go. No, you don't hear no bullshit from me. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Nobody doubts that. Could you enlighten us just a little bit more, however? What was the strategy behind the way you prepared? Did you want to leave the champion wondering a little bit in the build-up? Or was it only for your own benefit?
There's no strategy. Listen, there's two sides of the story. You know, you lot hear one side of the story because one side says a lot of things because I ain't been saying anything. Everyone's like, oh, you're scared, you're hiding. I ain't scared of shit. I ain't hiding from shit. It's like this. It's like this. Stuff need to get done. Obviously, the fight was signed, but there's other things that's happening behind the scene. Obviously, things been started now. Obviously, we and Frank come together, which, you know, obviously, credit due to him. Obviously, my team, we've been trying to pick up the phone for a long time, get stuff done. I hear people talking shit, like Gareth Davis saying I should be fine for not turning up to a press conference. I'm like, bro, you've been on box a long time. Don't be stupid. You've been in the game. You understand how these things work. There's two sides. Everyone needs to come to an agreement. You understand? And if the agreement doesn't reach, then I'm not going to fly all the way from Portugal, waste 2 days traveling, doing this, doing that. What for? I'm training for the biggest fight of my life. Obviously, Tyson Fury, you know, you need to concentrate. You need to focus on training, not flipping, wasting time flying. If things is done and I'm happy and it's worth it, then I'll do it. I'm not doing anything if it's not worth it. And you feel me? It's simple as that.
Point taken. So how do you win, and what have you been working on in that camp that was quite difficult to get access to?
You see Saturday night, man. You know, no point me sitting here saying it's one of those fights where I've been working being adaptable. Because those fights where I'm gonna have to adapt constantly. You understand? I'm gonna have to adapt, make smart decisions when I need to do what and how I need to do it and how I need to approach what I'm doing. So that's it. There's no strategy here. That's it. Just need to just go and do my thing.
Do you feel the way you came back in that second fight against Povetkin has readied you for this?
Listen, that's just a fight. That's just a boxing fight. I've been, you know, that was nothing. I lost to Povetkin. I have loads of people saying, "Oh, you're finished. You're gonna lose again. Don't fight him again." I was like, "Shut the fuck up." I was like, "Listen, I know exactly what I did. I know what I need to do." I was ready to fight Povetkin 2 months after the loss, and then lots of things happened. He said he had COVID. He got sick, and this and the other. Like, but listen, I don't care. Win, lose or draw, I always come to fight. I don't care. I come to fight, and that's what I do.
That's taken. I have to apologise for the occasional language, of course. But, Dillian, to refer again to the struggle you have had, you've been trying so very hard for so very long to climb to the very top of the mountain.
That's what she said. Sorry, I'm joking. No, go on.
Hopefully you'll make your own people very happy on Saturday night. But in order for that to happen, you've got to win this fight. And with the fight comes the mantle that this man here has taken on in a fashion that has inspired so many people who are not even interested in sport. Are you ready to be the WBC World Heavyweight Champion with everything that means? Somebody you'd remember from your youth, Gary Mason, used to say, the heavyweight champion of the world carries the fighting spirit and the fighting hopes of all the people of the world. Do you believe you're ready to do that?
We won't know until we get there, man. You know, I'm not one to sit down here and bullshit. Yeah, I'm ready for this. I knew I was going to do this. I knew I was going to do that. I take every day as it comes. Because with my life story, every day for me is a blessing. You know, I don't say, oh, I'm going to be this, I'm going to do that. I knew I was going to be a champion. No. I take every day I wake up as a blessing because my life has been tough. And it still ain't, it got a little bit easier now, but, you know, it's still about every day, man. And I always remember where I come from, what I've been through. So when we get there, we'll see. You know, I'm not one to say, oh, I'm going to do this, and then when I get there, it's something else. Win the belt, and then we'll see. But I'll try my best and adapt, you know, and do the best I can do as world champion.
Thank you very much, Dillian. What does he offer, champ?
He's a good fighter, Dillian Whyte. He's a good, strong, solid man. He's big, he's strong, he's tough, he's game. He's got a good punch on him. He's got good power. He's knocked out a lot of men. He's had a good learning career as well. He's got a lot of experience in the fight game. He was also a kickboxer and an MMA man as well. So he's definitely a man that needs a lot of respect, and that's why I've given him all this training camp. I've had everything possibly I can do to train for this. I've done, so I haven't left any stones unturned. I haven't not trained as hard as I would have done for anybody else. I've trained as hard for Dillian as I have for Wilder or anybody else, or Klitschko or anybody. So he'll be fighting the best Tyson Fury. I'm in great shape. I've had good sparring. I've had good food. I've drank my water. I've had my vitamins. I've had everything. So there's no excuses from me. I'm injury free, and that's it. He's fighting the best version of Tyson Fury, and that's it.
We know that you sparred together. It's many years ago.
Yep.
Does it have relevance? And I'll ask you that question first, Tyson, if I may.
Not really. I think I touched this last night with Coogan. When we sparred years ago, I think it was about 2011, 12, whatever. Sparring is sparring, you know. I think I was preparing for David A. I could have been preparing for Klitschko. I can't really remember if it was 15 or 13. And Dillian came in and he did his job along with the rest of the guys who was there, helping me prepare for a fight. You know what I mean? It's not about, oh, I beat him up in a spar or he beat me up in a spar. We was there working together, and we were good friends together. We went out for a drink. We ate together. We slept together. He was a part of our team. Oh shit!
We didn't sleep together,
I'm
bro.
sorry, man.
No, we didn't sleep together, bro. We
sorry.
slept in a similar surrounding, but not together, bro. Relax.
Yeah, so there was no, it wasn't like animosity, like him versus me. Every person, every guy I bring into my training camp, I treat him with respect. I look after him like they're one of my own family. I don't disrespect anybody. Any of these training partners who ever come, I never disrespect them. I treat them like my own family. I look after them as best as I can. I pay them what I can afford, and that's it, you know. So the sparring's a sparring. We both helped each other out along the way, and that's it. I don't think you can go on what happened 10 years ago. God's sake, 10 years ago, how old would I have been? 24? He'd have been 24 as well, 'cause the same age. So we're different men today. It's different versions. He's a lot improved, and so am I. So I think everybody is underestimating how good of a fight this is going to be. I see these odds and things, and I just laugh at them because they're obviously coming from people who don't know boxing. There's like 7-1, 10-1 odds. This is a heavyweight boxing fight. Anybody can win with one punch, and it's good night Vienna. So if I'm not on my A game, then that man's going to knock my head right off my shoulders. So I'm going to have to be preparing good, and which I have, and I'm going to have to be on form to beat him. And so is he going to have to perform at his best to beat me. So I think we're in for a real treat on Saturday night, and it's coming quite quickly.
Thank you for everybody if you can do that. Thank you very much.
No, stop. I said your reaction to MTV local fights. What's your reaction?
Guys over here.
Everybody just stand back. Let's just do a press conference. It calls the back. Let's get it on. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. See what I mean?